Well, so let's go. Mountain King first. A Terrana stand special. Do you guys know the checkboxes that have to be available for Mountain King to be played? I think so. We've mentioned it a couple of times. So it has to be easy creeps. It has to be Merc Camp support. Kind of. Against Night Elf especially. It has to be. Has to be easy level 3 as well. And has to be easy expansion. And that's exactly the case here. Easy camp, Mercs. Easy expo. Easy kills. And easy level 3 as well. Bam. And that makes this a Mountain King map. On the other side, is it the Keeper? It sure is. Also, of course, nice on the MK. A lot more tanky than the Archmage is, so Entangle Focus not as scary. Especially Entangle Acid Bomb Focus. Earlier today we saw Shishi struggling with the Lightning Shield quite a bit. Seems like Colorful's having a better time. Ooh, look at that beautiful Lightning Shield. All 4 creeps being affected. And he's going for the Entangle first, not the greedy Treants first. Wants to play it more safe. I like that. Has a way to deal with the footy. To at least stop him from harassing. Ooh, Lightning Shield. Not gonna deny this one. And actually, with the footy coming in back again, perhaps a little bit greedy here by Sock. He is actually gonna lose this one. That's gonna be level 2 for the Keeper. More experience and more mana from the Mantle. And the health. Ooh, greater mana for the Mountain King. That's exactly what he wanted. It's also what the Keeper wanted, of course. I really hope Blizzard's gonna nerf this one. 300 mana is just too much, dude. Should be 250. Probably. Would still be really good at 250, by the way. That's how you know, kind of, that an item is broken. If you nerf it considerably and it's still really good, you should probably nerf it. Or is that the way you do it? I don't know, dude. I'm not a game designer. But I think we can all agree greater mana is real good. MK not creeping the expansion? Not yet, anyways. The Keeper here was certainly expecting him at the expo. Looked for him right away. He has +5 intelligence. Another peasant lost. 2 to the creeps. At least not against the Keeper, I guess. But now he's level 3 MK. Holding on to his mana still. Doesn't want to use it here just against the Treants. And he's going for more Mercs. Still has a Shadow Priest, but Shadow Priest without mana. And this is an all-in tier 1 strat by Colorful. Oh boy. He doesn't have the Huntresses yet. Well, 1 I should say only. And the Keeper's far away from level 3. And now he's walking straight in. What? Why didn't he bolt around him? Does he seriously not have bolt? Does he have clap and bash? I haven't seen any bashes yet. Here comes another big clap. And ooh, so much damage against everything. No last hits being stolen, and this seems to be pretty easily doable here, it seems like, for Sock. Keeper's out of mana. MK grabs up the talisman, making him so much more tanky. And yeah, he doesn't have Bolt! He just doesn't have Stormbolt. That again was the perfect opportunity for a Stormbolt. How weird. Again, perfect Stormbolt opportunity. He's got Bash and Clap. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. Especially with the greater mana. And with this base layout, isn't he, like, unable to reach behind the wall? Isn't this a complete wall? I think it is. Well, maybe not here, though. Maybe he can reach around from that side. Okay, level 4 MK. I haven't seen a single bash yet. I'm so dumb. I'm still not used to the hero overlay. I can just look over here. You guys should know, of course, I can't see the overlay on my screen that I'm looking at, but it's rather over on OBS. Alright, that was really stupid. Sorry. This is the first time I'm casting with this new overlay, so it's gonna take some getting used to. I can't believe he didn't Stormbolt then. Keeper was twice in the perfect surround position. Clap pretty good against wisps, though.
A town is under siege.
Ooh, a lot of wisps. The tower finishes, which is a big deal.
Forces are under attack.
Wisps, not the most effective detonate so far. Really wants to hit the MK, obviously. He's trying to evade them. Clap! Boom! He only detonated one onto the MK, I think. Alright. GG. That was not the most exciting, I guess. Colorful GGing there, of course. So, Sock with the 1-0 lead with the MK fast expansion with the claps. Patch version, please. When we're in the next game, you will be able to see that in the top right. It says the version, which is 1.30, not the current Blizzard version. NetEase will still take some time to, get the patch ready, make it work on their system as well. How are you today, Remo? Well, that's very nice of you to ask. I'm actually pretty good, man. Feeling good. Ready to get into the groove of things again. I'm going to be back tomorrow as well for casting, and yeah. The Thunder and Fire Cup is going to be lasting pretty much all of the rest of January. And I've been gone for a long time and I want to get back into casting, want to get the rust off my microphone. And it's, as you can see here, going to have Qualifier day 1 and 2 today and tomorrow. And then when do we continue? Alright, on the 23rd. And then it's Thunder and Fire every day. Every day. For more than a week. Really cool. Looking forward to that. New and myself are gonna be casting, and we're gonna see which Night Elf wins in the end. Just kidding. Alright, second map, Amazonia. One of the best keeper maps against human especially. No surprise. I should change the grid, I guess, now. Yeah. I thought Splix did. Splix! What the hell, man? No, no time to change. We're going into the game. Sock, one of the breakout players of 2018, I think. Before 2018, of course, he was already in the scene. But he was playing, oftentimes, very gimmicky. Played a lot of tanks and like quad workshops like gyros, Tinker First. And that's where at one point here on our cast he got the nickname King Cancer for his oftentimes lame and somewhat cancerous playstyle. But he's been turning more and more into a solid player, straight up macro player, and a very respectable player as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if 2019 held a lot of success for this young man. The B-boy from Korea. Oh, you can only change the muddy bot. Okay. I was just teasing, Splix. Just teasing. What here do you think it is? Oh, it's the keeper. It is the keeper. With a new patch, do you guys think it's gonna be all demon again? Is it still all keeper? Of course, what we all hope for, and I think Blizzard hopes for as well, is that it's going to be a healthy mix of both. Sometimes keeper, sometimes demon. And of course, keeper has been nerfed significantly. Lower range on entangle, lower duration on heroes, on entangle on heroes, and the treant's nerfed as well. That's a lot of nerfs. Plus, Huntress is nerfed as well. which are usually big friends of the keeper, especially against orc. Kind of only against orc, to be honest. On the top level, you don't really want to play hunts against the other races because they fall off so hard. Maybe against undead? Against undead, maybe. But also not too much, to be honest. They just kind of suck in the late game. So, this is an amazing keeper map, as we've mentioned plenty of times, because you have such an easy level 3 creep route. You go from these two camps to this one, or, you know, green to yellow, yellow to green, whatever. And then you're level 3, and level 3 keeper in the early game is pretty damn powerful. So you want to have, like, 3 archers, keeper level 2 or 3, and then you can, it's footy sniping time. Footy actually dragged out the creeps. Wow. That is some really intricate early game. He actually wanted to drag out the creeps to delay this just a little bit longer. Unfortunately, the footy ran in this direction instead of south. Then he really would have delayed it by maybe 10 seconds. But the thing here is, you would like to prevent this as the human, but when you come over here to prevent this, you're just gonna get entangled and killed with everything that you have, like all the footies at least. And now it's sip sip Moonwell time. Oh my god, double claws. Oh wow. And it's a pretty obvious creep route from the human as well. Keeper is however looking towards... Yeah, I guess that's more predictable, right? Human army creeping this, militia creeping this, and then the AM would be level 3 as well. So, Sock is doing a bit of evasion creeping. Actually, was not true when I said this is the predictable camp. This one is. So he's not being found by the keeper. That's good. Because the keeper's level 3. Danger intensifies. Oh, he's finding some archers here. Can he kill him quickly enough, though? Ah, moon juice, just barely. Oh, but the footies are here. It's 6 footmen. They are gonna die one by one here once the keeper arrives, but he wants to find some kills before he has to say goodbye to his footies. And now the archers aren't in position, so you can't really put the damage onto the footies with anything but the AM. But the keeper, excuse me. But entangle's still pretty good. 1 footy down. This one's gonna die. Keeper has vision of the footies thanks to the archers. And this is kind of the way it looks in this matchup in the early game. Keeper gets level 3 and then everything dies. Where's the AM? Should have maybe gotten boots on the AM, I think. To chase these archers. Didn't see the shadow melt here as it seems. Oh, there's another kill. So that's 4 footy kills now for the keeper. It's not the end of things though. I have seen plenty of games like this. Where almost all or all the footies die. And then the human can still come back. Especially if the Night Elf goes Dryads. I think going Dryads is like the biggest mistake. But Colorful usually is an advocate of only Mountain Giants. Like a couple of Archers plus Mountain Giants. And Alchemist, of course. Alchemist pretty good. Level 3 on the AM here, that's a big deal. Keeper is gonna have an entangle here in just a moment.
Player's forces are under attack.
Is he gonna be greedy? Yeah, he's looking for the 2 kills. He's only gonna get the 1 though. So, here come the lures. 1 at least. Alchemist as well. Wait, does he have? Yeah, he has the bomb as well. On the human alchemist. Rifle caster, of course, will be coming here. Question is if there's gonna be a tier 3 transition later on, which we've been seeing more and more of. Still a healthy amount of archers. I think he remade some, maybe even. And he's going double lore before tech. So he may go Dryads, actually, which I think is not a good idea. AM here getting focused, taking quite a bit of damage. And dude, Sock is playing this so aggressively. But he's kind of running into the meat grinder here. Second last footy falls. And these acid bombs are like not really doing enough, it seems like. Couple of right clicks now coming in. Wants to get these archer kills. Kill him! AM forced into a TP here, I think. It's pretty close. Oh, man. Woo! That was dangerous. Takes out 2 archers. Which is kind of nice, maybe? And he is making dryads. I think this is never a good idea unless your name is Moon. Because then you can even win with dryads against riflemen. Other than that, though, rifles are pretty damn good at destroying dryads. AM in the main is not getting healed by a priest. Where are the priests? Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, this could be a dangerous creepjack. But he might be too late here, actually, for the creepjack. With the alchemist. With the ring, by the way. He's pretty tanky. It's a nice drop for him. That's level 2 as well. And more strength. 1000 HP already. Lol. On level 2 with all the items here. But now we have the keeper on full mana. Almost. But not too much follow-up damage. A priest here would be a nice kill. And that one he's definitely gonna get. May have to give away an archer for this. Nope. Gets another footy. But the footies are kind of throwaways anyway. And he's staying on tier 2. I think the longer this goes for Sok, the better it is. Just get your healthy 50 supply army. Get decent hero levels. Rifle casters. And then you should be able to take out this Dryad army. Without too much trouble, to be honest. If you micro correctly. And you see that as well with his illusion scouting. Sees, okay, only tier 2, only dryads. Being aggressive now. Of course, against the creepjack, that is usually a good opportunity. And dryad microed here very late. So he's gonna get the archer here as well. Alright, and the Ancient of War, and a bit of a bit of experience left from the creep camp. Only 1 invul though for him. No TP anymore. That could be a little bit dangerous. There is a depth training now for the priests, but he only has 1 priest so far. Workshop.
A player's forces are under attack.
But you don't need another counter to dryads. You already have the counter to dryads. I really don't like this edition, to be honest. I think upgrades and rifles would just be way better. Here's the first upgrade now, finally. Normally you want to have 2-0 on these rifles as quickly as you can. Level 2 now for the alchemist, for colorful. Almost level 4 for the keeper. Only 2 priests. Normally you want to have a couple of priests out early. And get them to regenerate mana quickly, as of course you will need those dispels.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right, 1 flying machine for scouting, and then 1 mortar team. Natural here being stolen away on the human side by the Night Elf. It's gonna be level 4 now for the keeper. And a big item. What is it? Greater mana. Oh man, the dream. Hey, I'm almost level 4. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. 4 more healing. 4 more dispels. Not really water elementals. Water elementals will be a bit of a non-issue. Or a non-factor, I should say. That's a lot of dryads, by the way. But normally it's only Moon who can make these work against Rifle Caster. The reason I don't like Mortar Team, by the way, is usually the rifles, or a couple of dryads at least, just run past and kill the Mortar Team immediately. Especially with Acid Bomb, this one usually doesn't survive too long. Whereas, when you're just playing against rifles, they want to play at a distance. Because when they get in closely to the rifles, they die very fast. So you want to have them in a wide arc, still focusing one target, of course, but you want to have them in a wide arc and then move back the hurt dryads. And it's going to be up to the human to use focus fire, not just attack move. Because on attack move, the rifles will be attacking a lot of treants and the alchemist, which is really not what you want to have. I guess for putting pressure on the expansion, the Mortar Team is really nice. Oh shit, I didn't see this one yet. He found the flute! Which is by far the best item on this map he could have found. And second attack upgrade is coming in as well. This is gonna give him +3, right? Oh yeah, look at the value, boys. He's gonna get more damage from the upgrade here, and then even more +3 from the aura. Oh damn! Colorful's taking the red camp, or at least the big boy. He wants the aura. He wants the aura! Warsong Battle Drums. Oh my god. He's got the damage aura as well. Alright, in we go. We have 85 supply. For Sock, we have 56. For Colorful, with so much money, by the way. Didn't spend his money. Zeppelin. Could be a nice idea, but of course, there's a lot of piercing damage against it. I like the militia call here as well. Gonna distract here, gonna soak up some damage. Priest. Mana is looking really good at the moment. Now the human army is getting spread a little. You always want to have priests in range of everything. Alright, and here we go. Dryads trying to pierce into the back line, kind of. The Mortar teams being totally mismicroed. Oh, that was a massive mistake. One of them dies immediately, the second one being focused after. These Mortar teams have barely gotten any shots off. And this is where the micro was kind of failing for Sock. And this is where this is kind of turning against him now. That's the thing with such a high damage output army. You cannot miss micro. You cannot miss your damage timings. You have to get those shots out immediately. And now he's left with only one rifleman, 2 mortar teams. But now there's Dryads on top of the mortar teams. And this is why I don't like mortars. They are not reliable. And now it's just too much Dryads. Too many Dryads. They can focus out everything one by one now. And the AN doesn't even have a TP, and that's it. He dies. GG. 1-1. Hasufly just resubscribed for 35 months. Thank you very much. You don't really need mortar teams. You can just stand there with 2-0 rifles. They do enough damage. You're going to pressure that expansion. You just need... Everything needs to be clumped up for you. Everything in one position, like it's like a massive ball. Or is that maybe bad for Acid Bomb? I think it's still good. And then whatever gets into... Whatever Dryad is closest to you, you focus that one. And then the next, and then the next, and so on. And there was so much gold that was pretty much useless. Zeppelin pretty much did nothing. Workshop plus mortar teams did very little. And that's... he had 3 mortars, I think. So that's like 1,000 gold that could have been just rifles instead. It's... Maybe I'm not in a position, really, where I should, like, criticize this. I'm not a human player at all. And he's a really good human player. He probably knows better, but... I don't know, I just feel like... When the rifle player is playing the rifles well, usually they destroy the Dryad player. Unless it's Moon. Then, for whatever reason, it works. For Moon. And I'm gonna update the grid command here so we have the prettier Liquipedia. There we go. Once again, thank you to all the Liquipedia boys for keeping us up to date. Do we have some time to check that out? I think so. So, Soin versus Shishi. That's a pretty good game as well. Hawk. Ooh, that meeting would be sick. Hawk versus Soin. Or Shishi. Most likely Shishi. Down here, Colorful versus Sock. That's where we're in right now. Oh! Mr. Winner defeating Sini here. Wow. 2-1. Not bad, not bad. CXQ versus who? Alright. Yeah, the bottom part of the bracket isn't quite as exciting as the upper part, if you ask me. Hopefully later we're going to be able to see Hawk's game. I'd really enjoy that one. But for now, we're going to see the decision between Sock and Colorful. What's the map, by the way? Northern Isles. It's, who is that good for? It's an instant level 2 keeper if you want to have it. But it's also an instant level 2 AM if you want to have it. I'd say it's pretty balanced for both, right? In my opinion. The shop is in the middle of the map, which isn't exactly good for the human, being reliant on involts oftentimes. If you consider every player on the peak of his career who is the best of the best. At peak performance, I don't know. Lin Fly, TH Infi, 120. Couldn't name one. And maybe Grubby back then, but back then I wasn't really too involved, so can't really say. But there were days when Fly was playing and I was like, nobody can ever beat this man. Never. But it's, you know, it's the Fly effect. It's like 5% of the time. The other 95% he doesn't look all that good. But sometimes he just looks unbeatable. It's been a while though since that was the case. GCS Summer, he also looked really good, but not that same level. Alrighty. Let's hop into our map number 3. Yeah, now we got it. Sock in the bottom left against Colorful in the top right. Colorful looking for defensive opening, going for the, in quotes, greedy camp, but it's not really greedy. Against Orc, perhaps, if the Orc is playing very aggressively, this can be greedy, but against all other races, this is fine. You get level 2 here right away. And this is also safe to do. Unless you're Neutron, then you lose your Ancient of War here. I'm sorry, couldn't resist. Poor Neutron. And that was a heartbreaker of a moment there at WGL. He's a really good player though, so normally that doesn't happen. But you know, sometimes that happens. Who's your favorite player? HLA. For personality reasons. I think he's like the most likable dude in the world. They're dragging out the creeps here. I think it was the Wisp who did it, right? Does that mess with the Rock Golem AI? Is he now actually gonna throw out the boulders? 2 archers actually here being made for creeping. Does that mean the keeper may be able to leave earlier? It's pretty interesting. Alright, 1 treant here not participating in the fight. What a coward! Standing in the back line. Greater mana? No. Greater healing. And yeah, keeper with that moves over right away. Looking to find some follow-up kills down there. Level 2 AM, boots of speed, very nice. Big fan of boots, as you guys may know. Summons the treants early, and now he's got level 2, boom! And now it's entangled time, bitches. What do we go for? What do we go for? Could have gone for this footy here, but once the peasants instead, ooh. They're pretty low. That's definitely 1 peasant dead. Should only be 1 though. Oh, he wants them both. They're standing still. No! Peasants! What are you doing? He's not using Entangle. Whoa, is Sock expanding? He's expanding. I thought we learned early on in 1.30 that you really don't want to expand against the keeper. Oh, it's just gonna right click it down, dude. Uh-oh. That's not good for Sock. The greater healing here. Oh, shoot. That is so expensive. Too much damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, second attempt. Another footy falls. But the keeper's out of mana, low HP, so it's going to take a lot of moon juice here to regenerate. He has 3 moon wells. Tier 2, of course. Halfway done. AM needs to get a dust. First he wants to creep to level 3. Footies here, moving over. It's going to be a nice bit of harass. These archers here are in a bit of trouble. AM with a staff, not with a dust actually. Hunter Soul. There it is. Is in time. Pretty much. Fighting into the Moonwells now. I don't know if that's the best idea, to be honest. First entangle, first kill, and he's got 2 more entangles, and I think I know what they're gonna lead to. Oh, there's another one. No wisps here for the detonate, perhaps a little lazy. There we go, now they're coming in. And gonna get rid of the water elementals here, and yeah, no dust. Ooh, can he save that one as well? Oh wow, he saved all the archers. Oh man, that was really nicely done. Ooh, Sock is in trouble, dude. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Keeper now basically level 3. It is tier 2 time. Alchemist will be coming. There he is. And shop. No lumber right now for the lures. Improved bows. AM. Is it time for the dust now? There we go. Keeper out of mana now. For the time being. Oh, nice block. Or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
No tech, of course, for the human here is busy with defense, defense, defense. I like the shop. I like the shop a lot. And he wants to delay the Night Elf here until the tower is up and the shop is up. And the militia here are going to help with this. Nice move. AM dropping low, but he's got the boots, so he's very mobile. Oh, damn. All archers still alive. Sick micro. By Colorful. Saving all of them. Alright. Acid Bomb does not cancel regen, by the way. Level 1 Acid Bomb, that is. Regen Scroll and Healing Salve. Level 2 Acid Bomb does. I'm still healing up here. It's a little bit scary. Keeper has more mana to use. Did he bring a mana potion or something? Alright, another entangle going out on the footy. I think Sock's satisfied with this. Most important thing here, of course, keeping his AM alive. But he's got the TP anyway, so should be able to save himself at least once. What's in the main, by the way? We do have lures. We do have Dryad coming in soon. And Sock is repelling his foe for the time being. What's happening in his main? Nothing really. No blacksmith, no tier 2. Just a tower. And more losses here is what he's suffering. Footies and peasants and everything. Keeper still. How does he have so much mana all the time? Has to staff away. I think this is a little bit late. AM's dead. Uh-oh. That's not good. I would love a shop somewhere. Where could you build a shop? Here, maybe? Ancient of Wonders? Or here? That shouldn't wake up the creeps. Does he have a shop in the main? Yes, he does. AM bought back from the tavern. Half HP, no mana. What's he gonna do? Right click on the alchemist a little. Damn, he looked so good in the game number 1. Looked so good. What happened? He may have the X-Bro, but he's got not much else going for himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
As more and more footies fall. Still no tech. Still no towers. Oh no, wait, towers are coming here. The peasants are stuck behind the towers. Alright, he has to buy time for these 2 guard towers. Oh my lord Jesus. What a slaughter. Alright, keeper, one more entangle. He has to keep these towers alive. Repair! Very quick with the repair. Really quick with the repair. Well done. So important as well, by the way. Oh, but it's not enough! Too much piercing damage. And that one's gonna fall as well. You can't repair that too well. Not enough surface area. Oh my goodness. That's a stressful game right here for Sock, dude. It's just... You're trying to survive every moment of the game. Just survive, survive, survive. Summoning Treants. Level 2 Treants, here we go. No more Entangle, though. I wonder if that was the right call. No more mana at all, honestly, on the Nile side at the moment. But there's like... Jesus Christ. There's 2 militia coming from the main. Okay, there's a lot of militia. Is he calling the gold militia? No. And more units are dying. Jesus Christ. Level 3 Alchemist. I don't know if he crept a single creep camp, by the way. Has to TP. Has to TP. Oh, maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe. Oh. GG. Alright. Colorful takes out Sock with a 2-1.